Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back, family. How y'all feeling today? Read, remember, repeat. We got a special interview today. Know what I mean? Tune in. Get your mind right. Check in with your boy. That last interview was crazy, though. Shout out to Brandon Boyd, man. Know what I mean? Guy making 100,000 a month. Ugh. Know what I mean? Every month. But you know what's going on. Adding some people in. Bear with me, family. Bear with me. Yo, yo, yo. My guy. Let's go. See, we're going to add some more people. Let's go. The livest reading show on the planet. Welcome, family. If you haven't been here before, this is the livest reading show on the planet. And I am here to welcome you guys to the source. We're going to give y'all some sauce on this one. Man. The requirements for this live is, or this interview is literature, man. All you got to do is talk about literature, man. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what you're watching. Let us know what you're reading. Because all that plays a part. You know what I mean? All that plays a part. Breeze, what's good, bro? Let me see. I'm going to invite you. Nope. Invite. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who's in here? Doms, what's good, baby? Get right. Let's go. Good, bro? Let me know if you could get in. You're. You on a laptop, bro? Type in the chat if you still here, bro. Funeral Fresh, that's my guy right there. Ray, what's good, bro? Definitely ain't see you in a minute, bro. But that's life, man. We growing, man. Okay, there you go. Accept. Funeral Fresh, that's my guy right there. Ray, what's good, bro? Definitely ain't see you in a minute, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. What's up, bro?
How's everything? How you
Everything's
feeling,
good.
bro?
I'm doing great, man. Complain. You know what I'm saying? You can hear me, you can see everything, right? Everything's good?
Yes, sir. Shit, man. How's it going, man? How was the day today?
It's been great. Honestly, got in, you know what I mean? Went to go get that iron therapy real quick. Was going over my notes and stuff, trying to get ready
Yes.
for my guy. I know you've been trying to do this for a little bit now.
Bro, I mean, I'm gonna give you I gotta give my guy the proper edification, right? My guy Breeze, man. I met this guy in Dallas, right? My guy's from Rhode Island. I'm all the way in Rome, New York. So you gotta understand, we different parts. But when we met and we linked, it was just like, it's good, family. Like, you know what I mean? And the energy, the vibration was 100. We was at a convention, and everybody that was at the convention, we just was swapping numbers. It was like electric the way everybody was just meeting each other and interacting. This guy's discipline is 100. I've been hitting him up. We've been going back and forth about gym work. So anybody that goes to the gym, you got to know that that's discipline. I look up to this brother with that. We share back and forth, and I just want to give it to you, bro. You know what I mean? Let them
Nah,
know a little bit about yourself.
Nah, good looks on that. I gotta give it right back to you, bro, because like you said, we had met each other at a convention. You know what I'm saying? That was like my first network marketing like convention ever. You know what I mean? Took a leap of faith and just flew out to Dallas. Never been to Dallas. You know what I mean? So being out there and then like you said, everybody was just swapping numbers. Getting to know one another and like when we were talking, like you said, like it was just electrifying. Like it was just 100. Like you asked me mad questions, I had mad questions for you, and like the best thing about it though is like we didn't stop that conversation right there that day. You know what I'm saying? Like because there was a lot of people that I linked with that day, but we still haven't really kept in contact like that. But me and you know what I'm saying? One of the few, like you've been in contact with me, always checking up on me, vice versa. So like the love is there, bro. So I always commend you and salute you for that one. You know what I'm saying? But like my boy said, I'm from little old Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? Putting Rhodey on the map, 401. Not it's nowhere in New York. We're a few hours away from New York, but we're not associated with New York. Everybody gotta get that out of their minds right now. Rhode Island, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Rhode Island. I've lived here my entire life. 27. I'm an entrepreneur. Like my boy said, I'm a I'm a gym fiend. I love being in there. It's my happy place. Any problems, any issues, happy, sad, mad, depressed. It don't matter what. Like I'm always in there. It's a great way to elevate your physical. It's a great way to elevate your mental. It's a good way to get your emotions under control. Because like you said, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of focus. So it's one of the things that I just love doing on a daily basis. Not only that, but I'm a book enthusiast. Like I love reading, but it has to be things that are gonna help me elevate. Whether it's spiritually, mentally, emotionally, anything that helps with growth. Especially because I feel like in the school systems that we've been brought up in, unless you went to private school, like the way that we've been brought up has kind of exposed itself over the years now, and I've made a lot of mistakes in my life because I thought what I was doing was the right thing when at the end of the day it really wasn't. It's just being misled. So anything that helps with growth and unlearning to relearn, I'm always in that. Love sports, uh love sneakers. That's an addiction that I thought I cured but not really. What's it called? I love social gatherings that bring something to the table. Like it's cool to go turn up with your friends and stuff like that, but like if we can create relationships and get into things together, create opportunities and things of that nature, like I'm always down for that. I feel like as a community as a whole, we should do more things of that nature. You know, I've been into the crypto and NFT game for a bit now. Love NFTs, love crypto. I'm sold 100% till the day I die on it. I also do trading. That's a whole different beast in itself. My boy here can definitely let y'all know about that one. Um, I don't like to consider myself an expert in all of it, but what I do like to do is I like to continuously learn. What I do say is I'm grasping the concept of it and I need to learn more, but I never say, oh, I know this, because the moment you say I know this, you don't know anything. So yeah, it's pretty much a little bit about me.
That was too much sauce already. If y'all caught on, right? He just said he likes to continuously learn it, you know what I mean, and forever be a student. And that's all you got to do, right? Because you guys, I can imagine, might not be an expert, but that's all we hearing now is cryptocurrency. You know what I mean? The dollar will be gone, and then the world will go digital. We've been thinking it, since the Jetsons, since you know what I mean, like cartoons. So like we know where we going, but we just gotta wake up. You know what I mean? But tell us about that gym. What time you get in the gym, bro?
Most days I get in there for 5:30 a.m. But regardless, if I don't go at 5:30 a.m., I'm there as early as possible. I'm a early riser. I love being there in the morning. Like there's nothing like it. That fresh off the wake up, that alpha state. That's a little bit of sauce for y'all if y'all don't know. Right when you wake up, you're in that alpha state. So whatever you at that during that time frame, it's definitely multiplied. But yeah, I'm in there usually very early. I stay disciplined with my workouts. I don't try and do too many different things just for the simple fact, like over the years, like I've been doing this like over 10 plus years now, and with each year, like I say, staying a student to the game, I've been able to go ahead and just elevate my game, learning from others around me, asking questions to those that were more advanced than me, just always willing to grasp the concepts in the game that any of the OGs always wanted to share with me, and even still to this day too. Like I say, like I never try and say I know everything or I know it all, because we don't know anything. So I go to a gym that's right around the corner from my crib, luckily, which is a blessing in itself. Um, I mean, Top Strength. Shout out to Top Strength, man. Like, shout out to the gym, man. Like,
Yeah, we
um,
might have anything after this, man. You know what I mean?
so you might have
Show
to come
up.
back and train with us.
That's
But yeah, shout out to the gym, man. It's a great environment. It's a great community. Like I say, for anybody who's looking to get into their fitness journey, and anyone who is looking to go ahead and just change the things that they don't like about themselves, like physically. Like I say, just find a gym with a great community. That's really one of the biggest things. Like I have no like negative thoughts don't even enter my inner matrix on some Drake stuff. You know what I'm saying? About this place, everybody there is just so supporting, and everybody there just encourages one another, and it makes a really big difference. Coming from commercial gyms where it's just kind of like they just try and sell you everything, and they just want your money and stuff. Like coming from that and then coming into where it's community oriented is a very great and beautiful blessing in itself. So shout out to the gym, man. Like there's nothing.
that's me. That's me. Shit. How's life in 2022?
2022 has been definitely different from 2021, honestly. You know, kind of started off rough in the first couple of weeks, but now it looks like everything that I've kind of planted from like the previous year and like the last few months is starting to get its seedlings right. So we're just gonna have to see how it's gonna go. Like me, I'm not big into the falling into the Nazi propaganda that be going on in the news and all that, even though it does affect a few things. But when it's like we always say, like when you know what I mean. So I don't fall into any of that. I just continue to look to spread whatever it is that I learn to those that are willing to learn it themselves and want to learn it. And I spread the love, the positivity. Like that's just really what it is, man. Especially because I understand like taking things for granted. Being peaks and valleys, man. Being at the top, hitting your valley, coming back up to the peak again. Just things of that nature. So it's like with with that experience, it's just moving differently. Like you got to move how you really want to move. You know what I'm saying? So if you want good things, you got to do good things. You got to say good things. You got to be good things. So
Gotta be it. Gotta be it. We're human beings. Beings. That's me, bro. Um, being that this is a book show, what is your favorite book and why?
mm, damn, bro. I don't read books, bro. I don't read so many books.
Yeah.
You know what? All right, so I'll give you one of my favorite short books, and then I'll give you like my favorite like longer book. So one of my favorite short books is The Four Agreements. That
Mm-hmm.
was a game changer in itself. It's a short book, but it's just like it's like things that you think you know, like growing up because of what people tell you and what you learn and things. Uh, you think you know, but it's like I say, you don't know anything. And like after reading that book, it was just like wow, like it's four simple basic agreements. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody because like if nobody's read it, I want y'all to go ahead and read it. Like it's such a really great book. You know, it puts a lot of things into perspective and it kind of gives you that insight on like hold on, like this can get a lot deeper, you know, so it'll kind of bring you down that rabbit hole for you to start, you know,
Right.
the way that you start talking, the way you start thinking about things is going to make you like kind of want to elevate that those concepts that you grasp in that book. So that's definitely one of my favorite short books. I actually gave that book, my physical copy, I actually gave that book to a good friend of mine because that's what I do like with books. Like if I feel like it'll benefit you or whatever, like I'll give it to you. Like I can always order another one. You know what I'm saying? Like because I've had people, you know, give me things because they were like, "Yo, bro, like I think this will benefit you." So I just try and reciprocate that same energy back. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely one of my favorite short books. But one of my favorite long books. I don't know if you read it yet, bro, but I'm pretty sure you know about it. But it's Asking It Is Given. Now that is a complete game changer. Like I read the Four Agreements before reading that one, and it was just like, whoa,
It's
like
say it again. I'm gonna pin it,
asking it is
and it is given. Oh man, family, and the four agreements. Nemo. We got some people coming in, checking in. That's what's up, man. Shout outs to everybody. You know what I mean? That's on deck and
right.
watching and
Asking it is
that's
given
living.
by Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's a couple, like, and trust me, like this book right here is a game changer. Like and like all the books that I read, like I usually reread them. Like I don't read them just one time, you know. It's like it's always great to go back because every time you every time you read a book and then you reread it, like you literally just pick up on more and more stuff because of the experiences that end up happening to you in life. It'd be like, yo, I remember this talking about it, like, you know, and like each time that you do reread a book or like you reread, re-listen to an audio, because I do audios too as well, um, you pick up on it so much differently. Like, and it's a great thing. So, I definitely always go ahead and always tell everybody like, don't just read it once, read it twice, read it three times. You know, you might read it now, and then in 5 years, go ahead and reread it again, and it's just like, whoa, this makes way more sense now because of the experiences that have gone on. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You see the books down there, Asking It Is Given and the Four Agreements. Y'all can also listen to those on audio, like he said, man, because you know, everybody's not a reader, you know, and sometimes it's like that, but reading is important just as well as the audios, you know what I mean? Because you're getting the same information. Um, would you rather read it or audio, bro? Like,
uh,
which one is your
so
go-to? Reading or
both. I do both. Some most of the times, like I'll get tired. I'll trust me, bro. Like I'll get sick of my music at the gym, and I'll literally throw an audiobook on and work out to an audiobook. You know what I'm saying? But for me, definitely, it's sitting down and physically reading. Though, it's just I don't know. There's just something magical about sitting down, opening that book, and like literally reading it. It's
freeing, bro? So
different,
free. He said, how often is your brain on autopilot?
man. Like honestly, to be truthful with you, if I don't make the moves, if I don't say like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, like I want to do this, I'm gonna do that, like my brain will stay on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things because we've been taught for so long certain ways of doing things and just seeing things from a certain perspective that like all those years it's like it's kind of hard to just kind of shut it off, you know what I'm saying? So for me it's like I have to always be like, yo, I gotta do this, and so that way my brain doesn't just kind of like go into what it's so normally used to doing, you know, because like if you want change, you got to make changes, like you got to do different stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's why like I always try and just do different things whenever a like full like once it hits me, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna do this, boom. And that's why like I think for so long like I've dib and dabbled in a lot of different fields just to see, because I always say like if you at least try something, then you're good, because at least you can be like, all right, I can do this or I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? So
Sir, yes, sir. That was beast mode, bro. That autopilot thing is mean, son. Like, if they catch it, everybody that's watching, I hope y'all catch the details. I always say this: the details is really where you'll get it, because you might miss something that somebody's saying, but like, pay attention to everything. Like, you know what I mean? We got some more good questions coming, bro. Um, what's one thing you could not go a day without?
one thing I can't, one thing that I can't go out with. Dang, kind of hard, bro. I actually gotta think about this one. Honestly, like, man, I would say the gym, but I can always make time for that. Like I can always make time for that. If I don't go in the morning, I can go in the afternoon. I can go at night. So there's really no excuse for that one. I would have to say, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like there's not like I nowadays I'm not really attached to anything, you know. So that's actually a really good question. I might have to come. We're gonna have to come back to that one. We
Yo,
definitely.
bro, the way you answered it is good, bro. Because at the same time, it's the answer that's going on in your life, right? So it's
Mhm.
like, if you can't really find that right now, then that's not a bad answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it think. You know what I mean? And it makes the viewers think too, because not for nothing, I used to like couldn't go a day without weed. Like, I'm
Hmm.
not smoke. Like, I couldn't, but now it's like I put that shit down, bro. Like, for real, for real. And it's like I got it tatted on my hand. So, you know, it's something that you would think that you'll have forever. And not saying that it's bad. I'm not telling everybody stop that. Get back to it. But it's always a focus up time, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, you know what I mean? You can't have nothing attached to you.
Nah,
Um,
definitely feel you on that one, bro. Because you know me, I come from the cannabis industry. I'm still a part of it in different ways, but yeah, I can definitely say like my consumption over the years has definitely slimmed down, like from what I used to consume to compared to what now. So I guess we could say that really, because like if I'll go a day without it and I'll be fine. Like it is what it is. Like you know what I'm saying. So maybe we'll probably say that, but I am like really big on it just because like my first job within the cannabis industry was on the medical side, so that definitely like made me a big what's it called? It made me a big advocate for it just by just
learning
because
about it.
the interactions I would have with patients that would come in to get their stuff, and like a lot of them, you would think it would be a lot of like younger people, but it's really not like that. It's a lot of the older people, and like they would always just kind of like, one thing about me is like I'm always gonna listen to what somebody has to say to me. So like our conversation can be anywhere from like 20 minutes to like an hour or two. So like if I had a patient come in and speak to me about like what the benefits of it was, like I would just ask them a bunch of questions. So like I would talk to them for like 30 minutes to an hour, and like just what they would describe to me, like their pain, their feeling, like just like they're making their everyday life a lot better than what pharmaceutical companies would be trying to give them, like through prescriptions and whatnot. Like that made me a really big advocate for it in the community. Like I've always said, like what started out as just like doing it for fun and whatever, like once you really get onto the medical side of it and really see like the great benefits there is to it, Like that was it. That was enough for me to be a believer for like my entire life.
Bro, that's deep, man. Tell us about that though. Like, how was it like just working there and like, or how was the application? And for somebody that may want to even get into that medical field, you know what I mean?
All right, so luckily, like, hey man, God is always great, man. Like, luckily for me, my boy was the manager at the time, and but I had hit him up a few months beforehand, and I was like, yo, bro, let me know if you guys ever have any openings or whatever, like entry level, because I'm down to do it. Boom, I'm working with kids with autism and behavioral disabilities, which I've done for a long time. And the pandemic comes around, boom, shuts everything down. But if it has to do with if it's medicinal or medical or whatever, you know, they was not shutting down. Like like hospitals still had to be open. Anything that had to do with medication had to be open. So he hit me back, and this was like when we're getting ready to like start collecting unemployment and stuff, because my job completely just shut down. They're like, no, we're not risking nothing. So I'm like, damn, like I'm about to just sit at home. Like I really don't want to do that. And he contacted me and he's like, yo, bro, like if you want, I'll start you tomorrow. You know, I looked at it and I was like, yo, you've been asking for this for a while now. So jump up at the opportunity. Boom, got my foot in the door, went in, you know, started working there. And, you know, application was very easy. For them at the time, it was like paper application, you know, just fill out the application. But like I said, my boy was the manager, so he already knew me from our years of our friendship and whatnot. So, boom, got into the door, started working right away. Um, it's it's a lot of work. A lot of people think working at a dispensary is like all fun and games. Like, don't get me wrong, we had our fun, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, especially when it's the medical side, because I have done the recreational side too. We'll get to that after, but on the medical side, there's a lot of like HIPAA, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be on top of your stuff. Like you got to make sure the certifications are right. You got to make sure the cards are have the correct expiration dates. Like there's a lot of little things that you have to really pay attention to, because if not, you can be fined and then potentially shut down. So it's like you really have to be on top of your things. So boom, you know, got the training, learned that. My whole mindset when I walked in there was become a Swiss Army knife. There was not one department they could put me in that I did not know. Like I just soaked up all the game. Like I was literally there to just learn it all. Like whenever they would be like, "Oh, who wants to?" My hand was up. Like boom. Like I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to learn it. I want to learn it. Like that was just my whole mentality with it. Was like I just want to learn it. I did the medical side for a year, and then I ended up leaving. I ended up leaving that spot, and then a couple months went by, and boom, I got into another one. This time, I went over to Massachusetts, and in Mass, their bud now is recreational. So I went overhead to the recreational side, and it was a complete different monster, bro. Like it was completely different. I went from like having things being done a certain way to things just being like 180, bro, like completely different. I was just like, whoa, like what is going on here? I have to say personally, I like the medicinal side 20 times better than the recreational side. I'll tell you that much. But I did that for a while, and my mindset being there too was just, yo, same thing as last, soak up all the game. So on this side, the things that I didn't learn from the medicinal side, I got to. So side, you know, I made sure to be cool with like the distribution manager, because like this is all stuff that I want to get into myself. Like I want to do this like with like
The
a
good
team, like a team of like friends, family, like whoever is like in that inner circle with me. Like this is the type of stuff that I want to do with them, because if I'm eating, we all got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no competition there. Like if I know of a good deal or a good idea or good investment, like I'm gonna share it with those closest to me, because like why have one person eating steak when the whole table can eat steaks? You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense. There's no crab in a barrel over here. So
Mm-hmm.
um, I made sure to soak up all that game right before I left, and that's exactly what I did, bro.
Mm-hmm. Shit. What is the craziest thing you've done, and would you do it again?
The craziest thing I've done, we can't
And
talk about that on here, bro.
I,
We can't talk about that on here, bro. I can't talk about that.
I
I can find something. Yeah, the craziest thing I've ever done. We can't talk about that here. But all right. So when when I was, I mean, statute of limitations, I guess at this point. Nah, I remember.
if it's anything like that, bro, I mean, we're clean. But the next craziest thing, something that possibly could be used, like I don't know,
Like, are we talking about like crazy as in like some bad stuff, or like crazy like just in like?
something you could learn from, something that you possibly been like, damn, I shouldn't have quit, maybe somewhere, or something like, you know what I mean, relatable.
All right. So for me, I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing I'm going to do, because at one point in time in my life, it's gonna be done. So my whole thing is, I've always wanted to go skydiving, right? Because I believe if I go skydiving, it it'll help me with a few fears that I have, right?
Yes.
And like fear of heights, I don't know where I stand with that, only for the simple fact that I go on roller coasters. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how I feel. Like I'll go on like tall buildings and stuff like that. So like I don't really know where I stand with the fear of heights. But I know there's certain fears that are tied in with heights that you would have to get over with skydiving. So one of my goals is to make sure that when I do go skydiving, it's gonna be in Dubai. I'm not going skydiving unless it's in Dubai. So that off the rip is I'm going to Dubai. Um, so the skydive in Dubai, because I feel like it will definitely help with the few fears that I do have and that I kind of need to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that'll be the craziest thing.
Mm, He said, let me see. I got some good questions here for you, bro. What's the best piece of advice someone is giving you?
Ooh, the best piece of advice that someone has given to me, and I respect so much more now as an adult. A few years back, I remember somebody was telling me like, bro, it doesn't matter if it's your wife, it doesn't matter if it's your mom, it doesn't matter if it's your family, it doesn't matter if it's your best friend, it doesn't matter who's in your ear or what. Do whatever that's going to make you happy and make you feel fulfilled.
Mm,
Advice.
mm,
Because once you grasp that and like really just start doing stuff that makes you happy, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel fulfilled, what else more can you ask for?
Them likes is coming in too. As soon as you said that, that's the truth, bro. That's the truth right there.
And I
Um,
feel like we're so stuck on trying to make everybody around us happy. Like, in all honesty, go find your own happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look for me to make you happy. Go find your own happiness, because your happiness is gonna come from you. It's not gonna come from me. So it's just not. So that's literally the greatest advice that I've ever gotten.
mhm. Is what you doing now what you always wanted to do growing up?
I've always said I wanted to be like a businessman, aka in 2022 we call it entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? I've always wanted to like work for myself. I've always wanted to like have a team. I don't look at myself as a boss. I think that term is kind of degrading towards your team and stuff. Um, I don't want to boss no grown ass people around. You know what I'm saying? would like to lead by example and have them, follow suit. You know what I mean? So I would definitely love to like expand on it. I would definitely love to build a bigger and better work community. An example, like you see how
Nah, you
uh,
careful with your words, bro.
the
Careful
empowerment.
with your words.
Well, see, I'm about to give some sauce from the four agreements, but being impeccable with your words is the first agreement. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you say, and how you say it.
Yes, yes. That's manifestation, bro, at its best, bro. Um,
Yep.
and the crazy, a lot of us built our life by saying things before and not knowing, negative self-talk. Um, and that's the deepest, because you could be not doing anything and your mind can be on autopilot and telling you all these negative things about yourself, like I can't do this, I can't do that. And it's like, bro, like, now what you mean I can't, you know what I mean? If you were, this one is cool right here. If you were a superhero, what would your powers be?
Damn, bro, I'm a big Marvel fan too. You can't pull me like that. Damn. Whew. All right. You know what? That's actually really pretty easy. My superpower, like I like to think I'm the Hulk now, but it would probably to be, you know what? It would probably be like being the super billionaire playboy philanthropist Tony Stark, bro.
Tony,
It
that
would have
boy.
it would to it would definitely have to be to have like his mind, like because his mind alone was his superpower. He just
Yes,
literally
sir.
his mind and then created the Iron Man suit. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he was held captive doing that. Like our brains, bro. Like I don't think people understand. Like our brains are really capable of just anything and everything as long as you unlock the correct parts.
Mm.
So it would definitely be to have Tony's like his brain basically. Like because I feel like with his brain I could literally create any type of like superhero thing.
Mm. If if you were an action figure, what accessories would you be sold with? They got they gotta sell me with a book, man.
They
You know?
got a book. Have to sell with dumbbells or a gym pass or something.
That's definitely you, bro. That's definitely that. Um, what piece of culture or trend has died out, but you would like to see it make a comeback?
Mm. You know what? We're gonna take it to the hood real quick, right? So growing up, right, the drug dealers were the ones who were being looked up to. But why were they being looked up to? Because of their involvement in the communities. If you get rid of all the street beef, if you get rid of all the like the unnecessary things that comes with that, basically you could basically say they're like the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Look at the involvement that was in the community. How were they washing their money? They were buying their blocks. They were buying the retail stores on their blocks. They they had ownership. I can't say that about it now because now it's only about the designer. It's about renting the foreign whips. There's no community involvement in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just petty stupid beef. Like it's not nothing good. They're not doing nothing good. Like I get it. If you got to do what you got to do to go ahead and survive and make ends meet, so you can support yourself and support your loved ones, I'm all for that. I'm always going to be all for that. I have nothing bad to say about that. But if you're just doing this because you want designer, the women to be in the club popping the bottles, which is nothing wrong with that. Like, if you take care of everything that needs to be taken care of, obviously there's always playtime. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me personally, like, if I'm not saying that this is totally going to happen, but I feel like if they did what Nipsey Hussle was basically doing, because we all know his gang banging background, you know what I'm saying? But he, even though he was still heavily associated with his Crips, like, he was showing ownership, he was showing independency. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you don't have to be on the block forever. You could still rep your set, rep your gang, and do it in like the most, like, because the goal is to always go legit. So I don't understand when people don't go legit. That's just me though. But
Right.
like, bringing in that community aspect, bro. Like, think about it. Like, auntie from down the street, like, if they come asking her questions, she's more liable to protect you than to give you up because you out here just causing trouble and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That community aspect is a lot better and greater for in my eyes. So like, that would be one of the things in that culture that I would love to see come back, like just community engagement, like, the community cookouts, like, buying the block, you know what I'm saying, bringing in jobs for the community, because that's what they used to do back then. It was Nobody was looking up to the rappers, nobody was looking up to like the athletes like that. Like, obviously once Jordan, Barry Bonds, and those big names came in, you know what I'm saying? That's when like people were just like kind of shifting over. But like before all that, it was them. They were the ones with all the money. They were the ones that were doing everything for their communities because we weren't gonna get that from nowhere else. So I think that would be a great thing. Like I said, it's not a knock to anybody's hustle or anything of that nature. It's just more so like that community aspect, because I feel like over the years they've definitely created that divide, and we talked about this the other night, divide and conquer, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they have us split as a whole community, and it's whack at the end of the day. Senseless killings, you know what I'm saying, senseless robbings, like, everybody, that crab in a barrel mentality. Once one person makes it out, they're trying to close the barrel on the rest of them. So that would definitely be great.
Community over competition, man. If y'all got any questions, write them down because we will, you know, get engaged with who's watching and paying attention. I see sis, she wrote bring giving back to the community. My guy Prince, what's up, my guy? He's engaged. Um, Write some questions if y'all want to ask, and yeah, man, we'll continue. If you could hear every time someone says something good about you or something negative about you, which would you choose?
The positive, there's no greater feeling than hearing like your work being spoke upon. You know what I'm saying? Like, negativity is going to give me fuel, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that I do it. But positivity is, so negativity is fuel, freaking positivity is jet fuel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's two different levels to that. So obviously the positivity, man. Like, there's no way. Like, if you tell, like, oh yeah, he's doing great with this, like, that's just gonna make me want to continue to keep doing great with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't lose focus of that, because I feel like sometimes using that negativity for your fuel, you can kind of get lost in the reason why you're doing it, doing what it is that you're doing. Because then now you're gonna be like, they talking shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I gotta prove it, cause now you're shifting your whole your whole reason of why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
don't want to shift your perspective on that. Now you're doing it because they said you just couldn't do it. When you first started out, you started doing it because that's what you wanted to do. That's the change that you made, that you wanted to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I
Positive.
mean, it's both sides. Some like the negative. The negative will give you that fuel. Also, some the positivity. It'll give you that fuel. That fuel. Um, for me, I feel like there's a lot of negative, talk anyway. And sometimes, if you pay attention to the negative, it might could get you. But it depends on how it comes. You know what I mean? It depends on how it comes. Um, Good answer, bro. What would you do if you woke up one day and every person was just gone without a trace?
Yo, for that whole week, bro, honestly, do it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I am not even gonna lie to you, bro. I would enjoy the hell out that first week, maybe even the first month. I've always I've always been a lone wolf, bro. So like being by myself has never bothered me. You know what I'm saying? But I think after that, I think after that first week or that first month, though, I'm like, damn, bro, like can't even reproduce out here and start a new generation. Like,
Right, right. Shit, yeah. Yeah, it'll hit you after a while, but that I am legend question is kind of cool, bro. Like, you know what I mean? What if you woke up and everybody was just gone? Like, damn, it's me, bro. Like, wow, right?
I'm like, damn, what do I do?
Yes, sir. Shit. What crazy things will you do if you ever become rich beyond your wildest dreams?
What crazy things? I don't really consider them crazy. Like I said, like I want to go skydiving. Um, I mean,
Rich beyond your beyond
rich
your wildest.
dreams. What could I mean? See, if you would have asked me this question like a few years ago, I would have probably had some wild answers. Um, but I mean, I don't think they would be really crazy. But like, what I would do is like, I'm definitely going around to like, definitely going back to Africa for a grip. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would go from like these to these to these countries and to these areas that need like the most work done and just get to work. Honestly, I don't think that's crazy. I mean, I just think that's just the right thing to do. If I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams, meaning I have an abundance of overflowing currency, bro, like that just means like my generations are gonna be set for life regardless. So I might as well spread the wealth. Like this, I mean, at that point, that's just too, like I'm not gonna see it. I'm gonna die, bro. So I might as well help the areas that need it. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing, bro. Amazing, bro. What's his name? Kanye got homeless people now that he got his models, bro. And you see he had that billionaire status. It's crazy, bro, like what you can do. You know what I mean? Because y'all would get Boris Kajo or whatever his name is
Yep.
to model the same, and he's getting paid every year. But
Yep.
somebody that chance, bro, that's major, bro. Kanye's amazing for that, bro. I like your thoughts on that, bro. I see we got a question. What does success looks like to y'all? Um, y'all seems like a two answer thing. You want to answer that first, bro? You got what you got?
To me, success, like for me, what success is it's always gonna be different compared to everybody else's because you define your success as what it is that you're striving towards. So if you're it's quick. Wow, I really had this conversation yesterday too. So to me, it would be like, say if my ideal thing was for me to become a tech giant, that would be success to me because I achieved the goal that I had set for myself. But success is defined as what you define it as. There's really no right answer and no wrong answer to that.
Yes. I think for me, success, well, if I look back at the definition and what I learned success under the definition is the progressive realization of a worthy idea.
Okay,
So
yeah,
if you go to the gym today and you work out and tomorrow you go work out and you're progressing, I think that's success. You know what I
that
mean?
is
The growing part. It's the growth. It's seeing that next thing come out of something that you started, you know what I mean? And that may be anything in your brain, anything in your power that you may want to do. But it's just that you go from selling one bag to two, not like that. You sell three Chanel bags, now you got four. So the success is just the growth of you know, what's going on. You can get bamboozled by a number, but as long as you got goals and you're hitting each goal, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's success in my head, you know.
A great answer.
If a genie granted you, bro, 3 wishes right now, what would it be?
All right, before I answer that, just touching back on what you said too, and a lot of times too, a lot of people like to put like this time frame on their success. Like, bro, Bill Gates ain't make it until he was like 40 something. You know what I'm saying? Like Tim Cook didn't make it until he was like 40 or 50 something. So like the thing about success too is like as long as you're just working towards it daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, like just keep going, like it's bound to come because you're gaining experiences, you're making connections, you're networking, etc., etc. Like everything's just gonna you're building your foundation. Like don't ever forget that you need a solid and a strong foundation whenever you're building something or whenever you're striving towards something, because if your foundation is weak, bro, it's just gonna keep falling, you know. So but yeah, if a genie granted me, what you said, 3 wishes.
Yes, that was a good question, though. That was definitely a good question for us. Thank you for putting us in that think realm real quick. But yeah, bro, if a genie, what would it be right now?
All right, one would definitely I know a lot of people would be like, I'll pray for world peace right now. Sorry to burst your little bubbles, but we need confrontation because without confrontation, there's no evolution. So I definitely wouldn't wish for that, but I would definitely wish for every single genuine person that is in my life and in my inner circle. I would wish for them and their generations to always be taken care of, no matter what. That would be one of them. The second one, I would definitely wish for. This is a dope one. So my second one would be for my ideal mastermind group to be like, damn, how can I explain it? I would My second wish would be for the mastermind group of individuals, whether they're dead or not, to like come into fruition. So like whenever I have like investment ideas or just business ideas of any sort of kind, I could literally sit down with my mastermind group. So that could be like with Henry Ford, Napoleon Hill, Andrew Carnegie, like LeBron James, like stuff like that. Like for my ideal mastermind group to be like in fruition. Like whenever I need to call upon them, like I could just like go into my brain or like they come to the table or whatever, and I can see them and speak to them. That would be an ideal wish right there. And lastly, come on, bro, I'm from the hood, so I would definitely finesse the genie for 3 more wishes.
Yo, bro, nobody came here and said that one yet, bro.
Come on, bro. Outside the box. I'm finessing the genie for 3 more wishes.
Listen, man. First of all, give me 1,000 wishes off the jump. You know what I mean?
I'm like, I know you said I got 3 wishes, but I'm gonna need like 100 more. I'm because then the genie might sprinkle a little negativity on your wishes. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep it at a good number. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I might just be like, yo, genie, be my personal genie. Like, he might fuck with that.
You see, you're my slave, Genie. Now that's messed up,
Nah,
man. But five, he said five, 5 for 5, right? This is the part of the show where it's like Wendy's, right? They got the 4 for 4, bro. So we 5 answers for 5 questions, right? And it's
all right.
typically gonna be cultural. You know what I mean? It's just something so that people get to really know like who you are. You can tell somebody, I like a certain show. Like, okay, I like that show too. You know what I mean? And anybody that's watching, definitely go add my bro. You know what I mean? Definitely go add him. You know what I mean? His Instagram is CE. Matter of fact, let me tag. I'm gonna make yours I'm gonna pin it right now. Oh, okay. Where you at? I'm here, bro. Okay, we're gonna pin you right now. And family, add bro, you know what I mean? Check out what he's doing. Check out, stay on tune. Like I said, he's disciplined to the T. My guys, we always in the gym hitting each other. Yo, bro, I seen you today. Yo, bro, I seen you today. And just the next 6 months, or the next, years to come, man. We want to see how the flourishing goes, man. You know what I mean?
I look forward
Um,
to it too.
5 for 5, bro. What's your top 5 movies?
You talking to a ex movie junkie? Like I watch movies here and there nowadays, but like yo, there was a point in time where all I did was watch movies. Alright, I'll make this quick as possible. Let's see, A Bronx Tale. That movie right there is legendary. Um, whew.
Wrong.
Let's see. Damn. I'm gonna throw my favorite Disney movie in there, which is The Lion King. Yeah, offer it. Let's see. That's 2. Oh, the Godfather series. I'm not gonna say individual. I'm saying the whole collection. That this counts as one. The Godfather, bro. Like, there's just something about like the principles and everything in those movies that is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the Italians, man. They know it. Um, let me see. So that's 3. 2 more. The Matrix series as well. I know a lot of it goes through people's heads, but there's a lot of deep concepts in those movies. So that's 4, and then let's see. He
More.
Got Game.
He got game. Woo, that's culture for y'all right there, boy. You know
Like
what I mean?
I try and watch that. I try and watch that one like once every like. I have to wait mad years because like it's definitely one of those movies like you can continue to keep watching over and over and over. But like I'll get sick of it if I like watch it like as many times like that. Like there's other movies where I can just always watch them, but like that one I'll always watch it like I'll wait. I'll wait like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and then I'll watch it again. Like, but I remember the first time I watched that movie. There was a lot of life lessons in that movie too. That I think a lot of people's like stick to the whole like the basketball phenomenon behind it, but like there's a lot of like deep lessons in there. Like when you really sit down and break down that movie, like it's definitely great.
Mm, shit, man. 5 TV shows.
Damn.
I
Prison
thought
Break.
in it, bro.
That's
I
a
was like,
that's a Prison Break. Facts.
Prison Break.
Uh,
Yo, Prison
Breaking
Break.
Bad.
Yeah, everybody like Prison
Prison
Break, man.
Break. Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Bro, honestly, like I watched that show when I was like mad young when it was like on Fox. Cause like I ain't grow up with cable, so like I always had like the basic channels and whatnot. So like it was on Fox, so like I would always watch it, and like I don't know, like I just became obsessed with that show. And then like when I finally like watched the whole thing, like I don't watch that show like 5 times over, bro. Like it's just a great show. Like, but Prison Break,
Shout, shout outs to Fox for that, man. Giving us.
facts. Let's see, Prison Break, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was also a dope show. Damn, man, there's some good shows. Let me see. I'm gonna have to say the Power Verse, man. Shout out to 50. He's one of my favorite, like, he's one of my all-time favorite artists. So like, shout out to him, bro. Like, so the Power, like every Power book, like I don't care. Like a lot of people be like, oh, it's getting corny now and all. I don't care about your opinions, bro. Like to me, like I just think it's really great because he's literally creating a Marvel universe within the Black community. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't get that. Like a lot of these broadcasters and stuff, like they're not gonna give us that. So for him to like kick the door down and like really do that, like shout out to that man. So I'm gonna definitely say the whole power verse, including BMF, you know what I'm saying, and anything else, and including anything else he's going to do. You know, anything he does, I'm a big fan of it. Let me see, two more.
With the guy that's in jail, and he's the lawyer, and he was a
Oh,
lawyer.
yeah,
That was me too, yo.
damn, I know exactly who you're talking about because that was
I,
a real story.
hmm?
Damn, bro.
But that's crazy. Yes,
Yeah,
sir, bro.
his actual story really is crazy. Like, the lawyer that got incarcerated, like he became a lawyer once he got incarcerated. So that just goes, yeah, for
Hey,
life. Shout out
I
to shout out to
do.
Devon, bro.
Shout
Like,
out.
yo, you came in clutch for me, bro. For life. That was
Shout
that's a really good one, man.
Yes, yes. Um, top 5 foods.
Ooh. All right, I'm not. You know I'm vegan now, so anything
Let's
that I
go.
mentioned, I've literally turned into vegan. It doesn't even matter. Definitely burgers. That's forever for me. I love burgers. Burgers is always there. Tacos. That's always there for me. All right, so the next three, I'm gonna say lasagna. I've always been a big lasagna guy. Um, let's see, lasagna. Oh, vegan soul food. You know, I had to try that when I was down in Houston, bro. Changed my life. That's definitely, bro,
Which
mind's blown.
spot? What was the
Huh?
spot? What was the spot name for anybody that want to know?
It's literally it's uh I think it's called soul food vegan or vegan soul. Hold
Bro, I
on.
couldn't find
Let
no.
me get the actual, because I don't want to give nobody wrong information. But
I couldn't find no.
it's literally, it's, bro, the plate was so good I had to go back the next 3 days and get the same plate, bro. That's how good they are. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell
I had
you
to
right
chalk it
now,
up to like, bro, like,
like, bro,
oh, you know they got the
fried cauliflower steak, bro, changed my life, bro.
cauliflower steak.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I was like, what? Like, I was like, what
My,
is this? Nah, bro.
yeah,
That's where it's at, bro. Like, change. I'm telling you, completely changed my life, bro. Anytime I go back to Houston, bro, that's the first place I'm going, bro. I don't care. Like, it was
bro,
just
and I'm
that good.
at least looking it up because for one, we don't want to duplicate bullshit, right? Because it's that easy to duplicate bullshit, you know. And I don't know if people recognize, but you can just say anything and somebody will run with it and then pass it to the next person, you know. So I appreciate you for
Okay,
looking
yep.
at.
So, nah, of course, bro. I told you I don't want to give out no wrong information. So it is called Soul Food Vegan. That's exactly what it's called.
So,
Yeah. So if you're ever in the Houston area, definitely go check them out, man. Like, I met a lot of great people while I was going there too. So like, they're definitely mad friendly. You know what I mean? But that's just how vegans are too. So it's just all
mhm.
love.
That was
Um,
what was that?
that's
Then
four. I
one.
got one more. Got one more. I'm gonna have to say my own creations, bro. Cause like, and I if I when I really feel like actually like doing something in the kitchen, I'll do it. A lot of the times, like I eat pretty much the same things every single day, just because like it fits in like my schedule and my macros. But like when I actually be like look up a recipe and stuff, like yeah, I'll do that. So like obviously my cooking as well.
Let's go, bro. Shit, name 5 cereals.
5 cereal bet fruity pebbles. Um, what's it called? Damn it. What's it called? Well,
Is it
actually, hold on, time out. A lot of these cereals have changed with time. I don't know if it's because my taste buds or these cereals are starting to get trash, but what's it called?
cheesecake. All you need is walnuts, agave, dates, strawberries, and coconut oils. And my lady asked, what would be one of those top creations? Because, you know, we vegan over here. So, you know, you got to spread some love, man. You got to let us know.
So like I love making my own homemade burgers. Like there's nothing better than that. Like I've had great burgers at vegan restaurants and stuff, but just knowing like how I'm making it and doing it myself is definitely like I said, vegan lasagna, definitely top.
Incorporate the lasagna. I usually get the frozen one, but that shit ain't no good, man. I got to incorporate.
Yeah, bro. You know how I feel about that.
Bro, be on me. Bro, be like, bro, stop drinking that, man. I be like, yo. But the vegan cheesecake looks good.
Yeah, I be looking out for y'all, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
facts. Definitely gonna have to try some vegan cheesecake. I don't think I've tried vegan cheesecake yet.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Daisy for that one.
Yes, sir. What we got? Cereals?
All right, so cereal. So Fruity Pebbles, um, well, Fruity Pebbles and their Cocoa Pebbles. I mess with both of them. Special K, I fucks with Special K heavy. I don't care what anybody says. Like that, like the almond one, the regular honey one. Those two pretty much do it for me every time. Um, let me see what else. I guess I keep the OG cinnamon toast crunch in there.
Somebody toasted cinnamon. Somebody posted cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
I do mess with the cinnamon toast crunch. I usually will try like I'll go through like a bunch of healthy cereals, like whole grain cereals. So I always show love to those ones. And it's not a cereal, but Oreos, bro. I'll crush up a bunch of them, put them in a bowl with some almond milk, bro, and just
let's go.
I'll kill it.
He said, top 5
Oh,
albums.
by the way, Oreos are vegan for those of y'all wondering.
I see they got
Top
the little
5 albums, bro. Dude, I get this question asked.
My fault. Back on the Oreos, though. That's what I was saying. They got the little vegan little piece on the side that show you.
Yeah,
Yes!
because the cream, because the cream ain't made with dairy. So I was just like, bro, that was one of the hardest things that I would have had to give up. Like I'll body so many different Oreos, bro. It's not even funny, but damn, top 5 albums, bro. You killing me.
Nah, bro, these are great questions, bro.
Nah, definitely. All right. So obviously, like I just said, 50 Cent is one of my favorite artists of all time. So obviously, Get Rich or Die Trying. That's a must. That's a whole must, bro. Sometimes we play that whole album in the gym. Like it don't even matter. Definitely, I would have to say, because it aligns with the way that I think nowadays and stuff, I definitely would have to say 444. A lot of people don't like that album. I think it's very slept on because of the game that Jay gives on there, but that's definitely one of my favorite albums. Cushion Orange Juice by Wiz Khalifa. That's one of my favorite. Like that's what made like solidified me as a fan of his. Carter 3.
Oh, bro, nah, bro, I
What's
knew
that,
it was.
4? Yeah, that's 4. And then one more.
I knew it.
You should have asked me like a top 10 or something. Like I'm like I'm trying to think. Like I'm like, nah, not that album, but I love that album. Like, but damn, yo, that 5th album. I might have to go through my music list. Hold up.
My bro got pause effect though. When he be thinking, I'll be like, yo, the screen. I'll be like, yo, did we get stuck just now? Like, nah, bro.
Yo, like, bro, you asking the good questions, man. Like, you got me like actually thinking. Like, shit. Damn. Last album would have to be.
We got
I got
50.
Jay in there. I got 50 in there. I
Orange Juice.
got. Oh,
Crazy.
what's it called? Nah, hold on, bro. I'm trying to remember the exact name of the album. Bulletproof by Young Dolph, bro. I'm a big Young Dolph fan. Long live Dolph. Like, that's my guy. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. Of course, I gotta get Dolph in there, bro.
Big Dolph. Dolph. Shout out to Dolph, man. And everything Dolph was doing, man. I feel like a lot of people taking out the leaders, you know what I mean? The leaders in our neighborhood. That's back to what you was talking about in community and all that. Of course we can go a better way about it, but it takes a lot of communication, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It just be lack of communication. If you want to end it with the next 5 for 5,
Yeah.
what's your top 5 sneakers? My little man said
Oh,
I gotta
bro,
get him.
you doing me dirty. Um. All right. So, all right. For
Coach,
sure, for
very cold.
for sure, for sure. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just basically go like this. I'm gonna give you my top LeBron. I'm gonna give you my top Jordan. I'm gonna give you my top Kobe. I'm gonna give you my top. Do I have a favorite SB? I don't think I have a favorite SB, honestly. I think they dope, but I'm not really all into them. All right, so my top LeBron would have to probably be the Big Bang Nines. I love
Mm.
the orange with the glow in the dark bottoms. I think those were one of the hottest kicks. Um, my for Kobe, Kobe, Kobe definitely has some dope shoes. I think my favorite ones, just because it's my green's my favorite color, would have to be the Christmas Grinches. For sure, for sure. Um, my top J. Oh, that might be a tough one. Um, let's see. Shit, that's a good one. Um, Once again, just because it's my favorite color, would have to be the black and green ones with the white
Mm.
on. That's definitely one of my favorites. Um, let's see, I got two now. What's in my collection? Hmm. I'll go with the You know what? We'll leave the Nike side. I mess with the Yeezys. Like, I still don't have a pair. I don't know why I've never bought a pair, but I do like the Yeezys. I mess with those ones. So I'll say the Yeezys. Preferably I'll say the Zebras. I like those ones a lot. And then we'll see, like, keeping it classic. Definitely a pair of fresh all white Air Forces, bro. Like, that'll never go. That'll never go nowhere.
Yeah, them Air Forces is
Yeah,
solid.
that's never gonna go nowhere, bro.
Yo, bro, if it's anything you want to tell the people, bro, or shout out anybody right now on the camera, bro, this is your time, bro.
All right, so first and foremost, like, I just want to shout out everybody that tuned in and just has rocked with us. Even if you jumped on and then jumped off, whatever, like, just just tuning in. That's enough love for me, and I appreciate and I'm very grateful for that. Um, what I'm gonna leave y'all with is basically just, no matter what it is that you want to do in this lifetime, even if you can't complete it within this lifetime, but you start it within this lifetime, and someone else can pick up the pieces to the puzzle and continue it on, just do it, establish it. Never be too prideful to reach out for help, because that was one of my biggest issues, like, just throughout my whole life, was just being prideful, not asking for help or leaning too much on help. So always definitely find different communities, kick the door down, and put yourself in rooms that you don't think you belong in, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find somebody in that room who's going to just help you elevate and get into other rooms with them as well. Like, don't ever feel like you cannot do anything in this world, because I'm here to tell you, like, the things that I've seen, the things I've heard, like just even done on my own, not even really knowing a lot of things, like has been an experience itself, and it's so great and wonderful. Like, you never know what you can achieve or what you're gonna get out of this life unless you do it. So just do it. Just do it, man. Nike slogan, just do it, man.
Oh, bro, let's go. Shit. Um, family, I know y'all tuned in, and whoever tuned in, I appreciate y'all for definitely checking my guy out, man. He's definitely valuable. Like I said, Adam, keep up with him. I know y'all see Cbreezy. His name is Chris. How is it, bro? Anyway, with the whole Cbreezy thing going on, I know it got to be great for you, bro. It got to be. You know what I mean? It
Oh,
got to
so
be great.
it's fun. It's funny. It's funny because like I have two nicknames, right? So when I was younger, I was fat, hence why I'm such a gym addict now. But so my close people and and like the family members, they would call me Fat Boy, which most of them still call me that just because it's been so many years of that. But the Cbreezy thing, one of my good friends actually gave me that nickname when I was a freshman in high school, and it just kind of stuck. Like it just stuck. You know, I always get the Chris Brown jokes, you know, but I'm
Light skin.
like he goes by, you know, C. I had to kind of shorten it. I didn't want to feel like I was copying him, so.
Yo, Breeze, listen, man. Yo, bro, it's a pleasure. You know we gonna chop it after this. We gonna stay connected. This is a beautiful thing, bro. And we're gonna have to get you back on the show, bro. Anyway, just to updates, bro. You know what I mean? We want to get everybody back on the show because we want to be, held accountable on everything that, we stand on, you know what I mean? Because the future's bright, bro. And together the future's better, bro. But with that being said, man, I want y'all to understand, man, this is a reading show and the requirements is literature. Um you already know, man. Read, remember, repeat. Breeze, 100, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Your
Grateful,
time, and thanks, bro.
no doubt, bro.
Let's go.